Hi, I'm Wendy Lee, and I'm a paranormal investigator. And today I'm going to teach you how to conduct your own ghost hunt. And all you really need is your phone. On your cell phone, you've got everything you really need. You've got a recorder, you've got a flashlight, you've got a camera. Trust me, you're going to need the flashlight if you're going in someplace dark. So let's get started. I'm frequently asked why I do this. I love it. As a kid, I loved my ghost stories. I loved going through the abandoned buildings where I grew up in New York City. Got in a lot of trouble for doing it, but I had a lot of fun. Didn't stop me. Flash forward to 2007. You can see here, these are all the reasons why. Right in this here, this is a beautiful lady from Cannon Knitting Mills. And you see all these lights back here? These are called light anomalies. I did not see them with my naked eye, but my camera picked it up. And I believe that's the energy she used in order to materialize for my camera. She's wearing a very long cloak that we kind of date back to the early 1900s. Really interesting, right? Rob from Phoenix, Arizona Paranormal Society will tell you, not everything is paranormal. Sometimes a picture just falls off the wall. Sometimes so does your cup fall off a table. Sometimes it's because the big truck just went down your street that normally doesn't go down your street and it vibrated everything. Scratching in the walls, not always a demon. Sometimes it's just a squirrel, or in my case, it was a raccoon. That was fun. Now, Patrick McQuarrie of the Haunted Side will tell you, all you need is your phone. Maybe a good recorder. And he cautions, and I agree, don't spend more than about $20 on this. $20, $30 works the same as a $200 recorder. If you want to go the extra mile, you can go ahead and get one of these. This is a K2 meter. But I'll tell you, when you're in some place and there's no electricity there and nothing to set it off, and it goes off, it's really exciting. But it doesn't always work like that. Let's get started, shall we? First thing you're going to need is a really good place so that you can investigate. Here's some of the places that we've been to. Most recently, it's been this abandoned farm. That was interesting because we had to go back 3 times. There's no electricity to the place, no big wires around, no cell towers, but all of our electronic equipment was really messed up. We had to go back and we had to re-tape 3 times. Cannon Knitting Mills, I got punched in the head on the 3rd floor and there was nobody there. Really weird. Mountain Secondary School, I don't think is there anymore. In Gibson, I'm going to tell you some of the information we got at Gibson. So maybe your house is haunted or your friend's house is haunted. Get your phone and go. Now, when you're recording, this is step 2. You're going to use your recorder. You're going to mark everything. I tell my investigators, no whispering. You whisper, I get mad. They're going to have to deal with me because it makes me think that I'm getting something I'm not. So we talk like I'm talking to you. Electronic voice phenomena, EVPs. This is stuff you can't hear with your ear. Ask simple questions. How old are you? Are you a boy or a girl? Do you know you're dead? But allow 10 to 15 seconds in between asking those questions. You just might get an answer if the place is haunted truly. Sometimes you get a disembodied voice. That's okay too. You can hear it with your ears, but there's nobody there. My daughter caught a disembodied cough at Gibson School of a little girl, and we could tell. And she was really surprised about it, and we confirmed what she saw later. My partner caught a man telling him to get out of my classroom. That's an intelligent haunt because he was interacting with my partner. He also caught a bell ringing. That was residual. That was interesting too, because prior to that school being built on that land, there used to be a one-room schoolhouse. They used this bell to call the kids. How exciting is that? It's history. Now, pictures. You want to take your pictures? You want to take 3 to 5 pictures. If you're drawn to an area, snap those pictures. You never know what you're going to get. This lady was about the 4th picture in. I didn't have much before that. The light anomalies, her garb, and here's at the farmhouse that we were just at. As you can see from the picture on the right, there is nothing there. And here is the picture on the left. You've got an old woman here. And here is a picture of a boy's face. That's pretty cool. I don't know how many pictures in we got this one. That was taken by our very own Vicki Green. She's with Brantford Paranormal Exploration. Mostly watch where you're going in. You don't want to go into these abandoned places without having people with you. You don't want to go alone. There are homeless there sometimes, and they're a very vulnerable population. They're afraid. Some of them have mental illness. Some of them have addiction problems. You got to try to be understanding. But the one thing you got to remember when you do these explorations is you don't go alone. And most of all, have fun. They're meant to be fun. Enjoy yourself. You're finding out history. You're talking to people that used to be there. Sometimes. Sometimes you get nothing, but that's part of the game, right? Just have a good time.